friends, welcome back to my show. Spend less, eat best. Hope you enjoy my last video, which is regarding for that hub green tea shorba. I got so many of comments regarding for that and really appreciate your comments, and appreciation is really give me the more energy to make new things. And today I'm just going to make one dish which is called the cannelloni, which is stuffed with the soya granules, cottage cheese and potato and some little bit of ingredients which I am tweak. So I'm just going to make now I'm just on and then putting the oil. It's olive oil. Let's heat it up. So basically that recipe which we are making, in that there is a soya granules, cottage cheese and your potato is there. So that's granules, potato, chop onion, your tomato, de-skin, chop chili. Yeah. The other side is your paprika powder, or otherwise that we are using that you can use degi mirch powder. There's the tomato sauce, there's white sauce and your pasta seasoning. Basically that you get pasta seasoning, or otherwise you can make your own at home. That is your oregano, your paprika powder, your little bit of your salt, your chili flakes, that all they mix into it. Dried thyme, dry rosemary. Oil is already heated up. Yeah, now it's already start. No, firstly I just going to put the herb, is your pasta seasoning. On a slow heat we have to cook. Now onion, saute it in a slow heat only. Yes. Guys, the white sauce is also, I'm just telling that white sauce is already made, but generally if you want to make at home, you no need to do anything. You have to just take the milk. Basically in 1 liter of milk you can make that 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of flour, which you can use into it. And the process is that you have to be soft butter, you have to mix with the flour, or otherwise you have to just melt the flour and then put the melt the butter, sorry, and then put the flour into it and make the roux. And this roux, once you boil the milk, and this roux you have to put into it. So I'll make if I'll explain to you that it's a little bit difficult, I'll make the separate show and separate video for your white sauce also as well. So that the white sauce, which is that easy to make at home, and it's fresh also as well. Now tomato and chili I'm just going to put. Sear it. Yeah. So basically once you make the roux, that roux you have to be diluted with little bit of cold milk, so that's once you boiling milk should be, you have to add and mix together. It will be not create any kind of lumps. So what happened that once you boil the milk and then you put the roux into it, so it will be little bit going in the thick way. So other side, this cottage cheese I am added already. See, now the soya granules mix, and then you have to be dried out all the water. It should be evaporate. There is no salt I am putting, because that your seasoning has their own salt, because the pasta seasoning is all the things and spice and seasonings are mixed together, so there is a salt also in it. So I'm not putting any extra salt. You can add the lemon juice also as well if you want more tangy and more citrus flavor, so you can add into it. Guys, you have to dry it out all the water, because it will be easy, because once you put the potato into it, what happened that there is no need to make it more dry, because otherwise that it become a more soggy, and once you roll your papadum cannelloni, it will take time and it will be break very fast. So be very careful. Now just I'm trying it out, but everything is on a slow heat. Now potato I am taking it. This potato is boiled only, and in potato also there is a thing that once you boil the potato, don't be after boiling, don't be keep into the same water. You have to just take it out and you have to dry it out, or basically that you boil the potato 90% and then you have to take it out 80% or 90%. Once you boil, you take it out and just keep it outside. All the water, the rest 20% will be cooked their own, and then it will be dry. So that's once you mash it up, there is no water content. Simply just once you make the aloo ka paratha and things, and so many times that once you make the paratha with that soggy or the liquidy potato with the water in it, then you cannot make your paratha properly. So that's things will be work very nicely. And even those that the people, what they do, they roast the potato and then grate, that paratha also come out very nice. Somehow I'm just saying to you that regarding the gloves, because someone is giving me the comments regarding for the gloves, and they were asking that why the kitchen people they are using, and then culinary they are keeping the blue gloves. There is a reason behind it. Reason, of course, because that the blue gloves is totally different, and the normal surgical gloves when we use that gloves, if that tear it up and then it goes into the food, that no one can recognize where is the gloves, that part of the gloves. But the blue things, it's a very visible things to find out. I already put the paprika powder, I didn't say because I'm just explaining the things to you. So now this mixture is already cooked. Now I'm putting to keep cool, because we have to roll it up, and then okay, this is done. Now that the gloves I am talking about, the blue gloves is easily you can found into the gravy and any kind of food. Reason because that the blue color is the artificial, and then even those the bandage and any kind of cut happen in the kitchen, we use the blue bandage, because that if something is fall down into the food, we can easily find out that color. It's very eye appealing and things, and that it's artificial stuff and artificial color, which is that in the cooking we are not using it. We don't have any blue color. It's prohibited to using into the hotel industry. Now that papadum part is there. Now this I am putting water, and my papadum is there. See that papadum that I have to be. We have to just I'm showing one, and then in this total mixture you will get almost three papadum roll. So you have to roll like that. Okay, so that is your cannelloni, papadum cannelloni. Now what you have to do, you have to heat the oil. First, again, this is your oil. It's going to heat it up. By the time another more. Don't push too much much stress on the sheet, so otherwise it will break very fast because it's not a sheet. The papadam is made by the lentil, so very delicate. And sauce I'm not going to heat it up because it's already warm in condition. Generally what happens that once you make this cannelloni, after that you put the sauce on top, so that sauce little bit warm, and after that you can put cheese also on it, and you have to gratin it. It's similar like that Mexican, that when they used to make enchilada, the things which in Mexico that the people they used to eat, it's a similar way that they have to put the on top the salsa and ranchera sauce, then after a little bit of cheese, and then somehow the other people they gratin it also, otherwise they eat like that. Fusion combination is always it's okay that you are making a tweak and you are making a combination, but that if you are trying that particular cuisine, you always be ready for that authenticity of that cuisine. Now oil is heated up. Let's see. You will feel it once your papadam is going to be ready. Now you can turn a little bit. Yes. I'm just being in the slow heat. So one thing, if some food is raw and you are going to be cooked, so there is no need to in raw food you have to use the gloves and all other things, because anyhow it's going to be cooked. And after cooking, that's all your bacteria and whatever things in your hand, it's going to be germs will be killed while you are cooking. So it's okay. And then when you are making at home, no need but that you have to be properly wash your hand. The main thing is your hand should be washed properly, especially your nails. Somehow that I got the query regarding for hotel cooking, bulk cooking or the home cooking. Of course that there is so much of difference between that home cooking and hotel cooking, because home cooking, firstly that we have a limited sources, and then the people they used to cook whatever the availability they have at home, and then with the limited sources they cook the food and come out with the very nice things and limited sources. It's a different. And other side in the hotel we have so many of tools and experts to cook the food, and they always cook the food into the volume for the people. So that is the main difference are there. And of course that while you are doing that some kind of food, you are making kind of food, you always have a proper things and proper spice, proper ingredients which that you use to cook for that particular cuisine. So that is the difference, that at home you always find out the substitute. I saw that so many videos on YouTube that there is a home chefs, home ladies, they used to cook the food. Of course they are cooking in a very good way, but that they always try to teach to the other people and skill to the other people that with the limited sources. It's really appreciated. I learn a lot that what the way they are used to cook the things with the limited sources, it's a good. But for us that as I told you that we are the same, but that in a parallel way going forward. It's going to be now golden brown, so it's ready to serve. It's almost done. You see the color and texture, as the outside is bit crispy and inside is soft. But if you want to make more cook, is it okay? Otherwise it's all the things, it's golden brown and then crispy texture, inside is soft, on top there is a cheesy sauce and tomato sauce. It's give a nice feel. And then once if you are a cheese lover, that you can sprinkle the cheese, and then you have to gratin it up. But here I am not doing the salamander. I am not showing the salamander. I am just putting the white sauce and then your tomato sauce and little bit of plating in it, and that's all. It's all the way to go. Yeah. Next, your comments is more important for me, because once you put the comments for me that the what exactly you want to see, there is so many kinds of video which is that similar to each other. I don't want to go in that way, but that once you tell that the what exactly you want to see, I'll make the dish according to in that way, especially for the plate presentation in future. And then the little bit tick with the name and then the presentation way that will go, and it will be make the little bit of difference. And the things which is that you feel that is a leftover in your kitchen, and you feel that you want to make something within it, and something nice and excited, so just let me know. Because the last I saw that I made the quesadilla, people they appreciate a lot regarding for the leftover roti. Now I'm thinking the next video I make with the rice, that rice, whenever the rice is leftover, people always make the fried rice, but now I think I make with that there is a one dish from the Italy, that is the arancini. So I think I make with the rice that arancini with the stuff with the cheese. I'll try it out and I'll make it for you. I'll some kind of Indian tweak in it, and then I'll make for you. It's almost done. Yes, this plating part is there. Plating is the most important thing which that people need to do once that people and any guest is they came over there. Even those if you see in the 5-star properties also, the plating is the most important part, whereas the chefs they used to do it in the culinary also. And for me that if you go through by my LinkedIn profile and other, that's I am very much keen to keep the plating part high. That's give the high impact in your way. Every person has a different impact to show the plate presentation. That's the plate I'm using now. Little bit of plating. This is nothing because I have bit mayonnaise is there, so this is only for the plating. I'm just showing to you. You cannot and you don't want to make at home, so there is no problem. For me, I'm just going to show. So this is like that. I have one comb. This comb now. Yes. This time bit.